Okay, so let's take a look at one more search tool, and that is Google Scholar. So again, like everything else with Google, we can get there by going to scholar.google.com. And Google Scholar is a place where you can search for and find published articles and also case law information. So if you are doing a research paper or you have your students doing a research paper, Google Scholar is a great place for them to go to find actual published articles that they can cite in their paper. So this is what Google Scholar looks like. Again, it looks a lot like a normal Google search engine, but it's just going to be searching for those articles. So if you have a topic that you're wanting to research, so if I wanted to look at technology in education, I could search technology in education, and it is automatically going to bring up every article that has those keywords in it: technology, education, that kind of thing. Then from there are some different things that you can do to help you kind of organize what you're looking for. One of the first things that might be a good idea to do is you want to make sure that you're getting some recent information. So you can actually search by when the articles were published. So maybe you want things just since 2016. So you can click on that and it will take out anything older than that. You're just getting the ones since 2016. You can do a custom range. So you could do, if you wanted to do 2014 to present, then you could do 2014 up, search, and it's going to bring up everything from 2014 on. So you can search by when it was written to help you out with that. Okay, let's go back to our search since 2016, and let's just take a look at some options within what we find. So first of all, when we look down here, one of our options is this little star. When I click on that, it saves it to my library. So if I want to save this article and I can go back and look at it later, over here is my library. So I can click on that and I can see everything that I have saved, that I've put in my library that I want to be able to look at later. So you can save those and have those for when you're ready for them. Other things that you can see down here, we'll get to the citations in just a moment, but you can see how many times this paper was cited by other people. You can get related articles. If you click on this, it's going to bring up articles that are related to this particular article. And you can see how many different versions of this article it is. A lot of times authors will publish a paper. They may do edits to it, revisions to it, so you can see how many versions of that paper there are. Let's just click on this paper and take a look at what we get. So when we open this up, it's going to take us to our options for this. Some of the articles you really just get an abstract for, and then it gives you a place where for some of them you may have to purchase the actual full document, or it may give you a place where you can get access to it, you can share it, export it, depending on what type of article it is. A lot of times if you are signed in to something with maybe an account, if you're taking classes through one of the universities and you sign in with that account, then you're going to have access to a lot more of these documents than you would just searching for it. But you do get access to some of these documents. The other thing that you can do within Google Scholar is you can cite these. So if I click on cite, it actually is going to bring up all these different citations, and you can actually just copy and paste whatever version, MLA, APA, whatever you are citing, and then copy that into your research paper, whatever you are working on. So you have a way to cite those on here as well. You can create email alerts. So if you want to be alerted anytime new articles are put on Google Scholar that are within the topic of technology and education, you can create that alert and it will send you those when you need that. So if it's something that you're going to be searching over and over, you can search for those. So Google Scholar is just a good way to kind of find cited scientific papers, papers that have been published. And when you're in a paper, let's see if I can find one that we can get the full So here's an example where I had to click get research or get access, and then via your institutional login or via your institutional email. And so you could click on that and log in, but then you can also copy the links to those to certain articles, and you can download them, email them, bookmark them, that kind of thing. So Google Scholar would be a way to have your students or you find articles that have been published on various topics. So check that out as well.